Hey guys, so it is Sunday night at 10:14 p.m. I just wanted to come on here really quick and chit chat a little bit, get the vlog started for this week. It's so weird for me to think that I'm actually like documenting all my stuff on YouTube. Like, I always talked about it, and I always thought like if I ever did this surgery, that was something I wanted to do, but I never actually thought that I would be brave enough to do it, because it's like, it's not that it's embarrassing, but it's a little embarrassing to come on at like 300 plus pounds and be like, yeah, this is me in my life, and I'm going to have weight loss surgery, and yeah, so I just really appreciate everybody that's been so kind and supportive, and all the lovely comments and stuff. Just thank you guys. Honestly, that's part of what keeps me going, because for a while there I was like, is anybody even watching this? Does anybody even like care? And then I was just like, I'm just going to keep doing this because, I want my journey out there. I want, if nothing else, at least for me, to be able to look back in a year or 2 years from now and be like, hey, we look at where we were, look at where we are now. So yeah, so part of the reason why I wanted to come on was I wanted to say thank you. I also had an interesting thing happen to me last night. So I have, and this, I don't think this is surgery related. Just disclaimer, I don't think it is. I know that I've seen some stories about people having some dental issues after surgery, but I've had dental issues for years, so I don't think this has anything to do with that. But, so I have teeth and cavities that need to be filled. I also have teeth that need crowns or need root canals. Unfortunately, because I do have state insurance, they do not cover the root canals. So they will basically cover to like, I think they just don't cover it. It's like a weird like process that they have. So they will cover, however, to pull the tooth, but there's like 4 of them that I needed to have done, and part of them were like up towards the front. So I was trying to hold off until I could actually, just pay for it. But they're $600 a piece, so that came out to be like $2,500 or something like that. It was like a lot of money, which I just don't have. So I couldn't even afford to do $600 at a time. $600 is a lot of money for someone such as myself to come up with. So yesterday, one of the teeth that needed to be root canaled, I had half of it just pop out of my mouth. So I have a broken tooth in there that now is just going to need to be pulled. And you know what? I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to have them pull the other teeth, because I don't want to just leave them in there and then just rot away and then potentially affect other teeth. I think I'm going to have them pulled, and we'll just deal with it. I just won't smile as much or whatever. But, or, I don't, so what's weird is like, Medi-Cal won't pay for root canals, but they'll pay for like dentures and partials and stuff. So that might be the route that we end up going, is maybe, if enough teeth are pulled or whatever, we end up going with a partial. I've always had trouble with my teeth anyway, so it's not really a shocker. I do hear, though, that diabetes, some diabetics can have really, like, a hell of a time with dental. And I don't know if that's just because of, like, fluctuating blood sugars or what the deal is, but, so yeah, it could be, I think part of it's genetics, and I think part of it's diabetes related. So, really a lot of my health problems can probably be related to diabetes. But anyway, so that happened. And then I also wanted to jump on here and just talk a little bit about, sorry if you see me moving a lot, by the way. I'm actually still in a lot of pain with my leg. I do have a heating pad on it, but I have to move around every now and then. But I also wanted to talk about exercise and, just getting some movement in. I have started walking an hour every day, which, is unbelievable to me because I would, all throughout this quarantine, I've just never wanted to leave my house. But excuse me. But since having this surgery, I now walk every day. Now, there's 2 days this week that I didn't walk. Yesterday I didn't walk because I actually woke up and I was so sick. I slept all day, guys. I slept until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I got up and was up from 2 to 6:30 in the morning. And then at 6:30 I finally went back to sleep and was asleep till about 11. Got up at 11 today. But I don't know what the heck was happening to me yesterday. I woke up, I was super dizzy, super nauseous. I threw up a little bit. I don't know what the heck that was. I think potentially I might have taken too much medication because last night I was in a lot of pain and I had my boyfriend over because he came over. His house was being fumigated today, I think. And so I wanted to go to sleep with him and I wanted to actually sleep with him. So I took my painkillers and then I took my sleeping medication with it. Not really thinking anything of it, I took, there's a few different things I took. I took gabapentin, which is for the nerve pain, and that's a non-narcotic. It's supposed to be fairly safe. Anything is dangerous if you use it, abuse it, but, I don't do that. So I took the gabapentin, I took my hydrocodone, and I took, trazodone, and then I also took, something else, I can't remember, but I took all of that together, right? And so, just, trying to just knock myself out because he doesn't usually get up until about, pointing at him like he's here, he's not here. He doesn't usually get up until 2 or 3 in the afternoon, but that's because he works overnights. I think I explained that in a different video, but yeah, so he sleeps pretty much majority of the day. He does get up around 2 or 3, so, that way he does have a little bit of time to get up and do stuff before work, but, so I took that, and he got me up at 2, and he had already been up before me, and I was just I immediately could barely walk. I was just so out of it. So I just went out there, and I sat in my recliner that I have and reclined back, and I slept. I slept the whole night. I feel so bad because I missed out on spending time with him. I was really happy to have him here. I wanted to spend some time with him, and then I slept through all of it. So I slept until 2 o'clock in the morning, and then got up and, like I said, went to bed at 6:30. So I did not walk yesterday. And the other thing was I didn't drink any water yesterday, barely any. I think I got maybe a bottle or two in. I did drink a protein shake, which made my headache go away. So that was good. Yeah, and that's the other thing I noticed too is when I don't, so currently right now I'm drinking 2 of these protein shakes a day, which gives me, I think, about 60 grams of protein, and then I have other protein from other sources. I have the Fairlife milk in there, which I forget how much protein that has. Might have 18 grams. I don't really know. I'll check next time when we go in the kitchen. But so what I add to this, I've talked about it before. I have the egg vanilla protein, banana, and peanut butter. And also, Fun fact, you get really constipated after surgery. I know everyone talked about it, but I never really believed it. I always thought, no, I'll be fine. No, no. So now I had laxatives to my protein shake, which you think would make you go like crazy all the time, but it really doesn't. I still only, sorry if this is too much TMI, but I still only use the bathroom about once a day, other than, peeing like every hour, but, I only use the bathroom about once a day, and I put like a scoop of the laxatives in here, one scoop for each shake, and I have 2 of these a day, and then I also, I'm taking a stool softener from CVS, so, that my doctor had prescribed me, so, yeah, it's a lot. I think especially when you're drinking all these protein shakes, like I think it would be different if you were eating real food, or I hope it's different when I start eating real food, but, these protein shakes, yeah, man. And then you're also taking, iron supplements. So iron is a big known factor of constipation. And then with me taking as many painkillers as I've been taking, well, I make it sound like it's a lot. I literally only take them at night, like before I go to bed. And it's just to help me sleep with the pain and stuff. Otherwise, my leg would be like keeping me up all night. And sometimes it does. Sometimes I take the medication and it keeps me up anyways. So, but, yeah, so, okay. Time to take this off, I think. Okay. Whew. Yeah, this is my heating pad, guys. It was like $20. My boyfriend bought it for me at Target. Bless him, honestly. He's been so good with all of this. He's helped me so much. I mean, he's even like, when I first got home from the hospital, helps me shower and, just done so much for me. He still goes to the grocery store for me because I'm really not able to drive right now, and so he does a lot. But I'm really lucky to have him right now. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, this video has kind of this thing's gone a little all over the place, but the thing I really wanted to talk about and stress about was exercise. Other than like the 2 days that I didn't go, and I forget why the other day I didn't go. I think I just talked myself out of it because it got late. But the big thing that I am stressing on right now is exercise, because it is so important to get your body moving after surgery. And I knew this going into this, and I don't know why I make it so difficult on myself, because I know I need to go, but I don't want to go, and so the last couple of times that I went walking, I walked for only an hour. It's really not that big of a deal, but the last time I was like, oh no, because I told myself, I was going to go at 7, and I was like, okay, 7 o'clock, and then it was 7:05 on the clock, and I'm like, oh, I don't even have my stuff together, I'm not ready, blah, 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 and then I was like, no, I'm not going to go, and I was like, you know what, Melissa, you shut up, you get your stuff, and you get your butt out there, and you go walk, even if it's only for 30 minutes, it's something. Your leg is hurting, your leg is in pain. This is something that you have to do. You have to get back and moving. The longer I stay sitting and not in motion, again, a body in motion stays in motion, the more you're gonna hurt. And so, the thing is I felt really good after I started walking. I was like, yeah. And I did the same thing tonight. It was like 7:30, and I was like, oh man, I didn't go for my walk, and now it's too late. I was like, no, it's not. You get out there, you go out there, you walk, you come back, it'll be, maybe almost 9 o'clock before you get home, but you know what, that's the time that you were out yesterday. And, although my leg didn't feel as good today as it did the other day, I think it did still help. And regardless of that, walking and exercise is my life now. It has to be a part of my routine because, again, this surgery is only a tool, and so I still have to put in the work. And that means getting out and walking and exercising and doing what I can to keep my body healthy because and I gotta remember too that my body probably is going to hurt because I have been so heavy for so long now, and I haven't really walked like that in a long time, so oh, excuse me. So yeah, I probably am gonna hurt. But I just want to, I guess my point is like, even if you're hurting, even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't think it's going to work, do it anyway. Go out and walk. Go on an exercise bike. Go, whatever. And I don't even have, like, I know a lot of people that, talk about going on walks and stuff, they live like in suburban areas or things like that, and they've got like little trails or they're close to a park or whatever. I don't have any of that crap, okay? I live in a metropolitan area. I've got traffic and lights and sounds and homeless people at the bus stops. And you know what? I made my own trail. And I made my own trail around the building. And I walk that, and it takes me about an hour. And so, you can do this. There's no excuse. That's the thing. I guess that's the thing I'm realizing after this surgery is that there's just no excuses now. Now it's up to me. I've wanted the surgery for so long. I begged for the surgery for so long, and now it's here. It's happened. I have it. So what am I going to do with it? And, I'm not going to F this up. I don't want to F this up. And so that involves putting in the work, putting in the effort. This is not a diet. This is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. And I have to, look at myself a lot harsher right now and figure out, okay, what are you doing that you shouldn't be doing? And, and of course, learning to love myself and as well, because, obviously I don't. Well, maybe it's not obvious, but, I don't. I don't love myself. I don't love that I've become this. I don't love that I let myself become this, but, I'm working on changing that. I'm truly working on changing myself from the inside out. So, yeah, that's my rant for today. I will check in with you guys. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day. We'll see. I'll check in with you guys later. I'm going to bed, actually. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to bed. So I hope you are happy, healthy, staying well, and, learning to love yourself and, being honest with yourself, because honesty is a part of love. And, it doesn't have to be mean or abusive, but being honest with myself is really important. So learn to be honest with yourself. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night. Hey guys. So it's been a while. I actually just checked my YouTube, and it looks like I haven't posted a video since week 2. So here we are. I'm gonna kind of make this a week 3/4 video because it has been 2 weeks. I apologize, I didn't realize how long it had been since I had posted a video. So yeah, so let's get into it. So I kind of fell into like this weird depression state come my 3rd week, because I had a bit of regain, and I've lost like way more since then. But so basically what happened, as I think it was week 3, I ended up gaining back 10 pounds. And that's a lot for somebody who's, 3 weeks out on this. And I sort of kind of just lost it. And I I didn't do great that week, my 3rd week. To be honest, I didn't eat a lot of food. I definitely wasn't getting in my protein. I was probably about the only thing I was doing was getting in my water and walking every day, but I was not eating every day. There would actually be some days that I would just not eat at all, and then other days I would have just a protein shake or like a can of soup. It was very minimal what I was eating. So, when I checked in my weight for week 4, I ended up losing 20 pounds in that week. So I lost what I gained, and then I lost a little bit more. I think the reason why I lost so much weight that week was because I wasn't eating, like, week 3. Because I had, like, beaten myself down so much that I'm like, dude, you're 3 weeks out and you're already effing this up. Like, how could you gain 10 pounds in a week? Like, that's crazy. But I have to remember that my body is still adjusting, like, to everything that's happened and just chemically. And so there might be some weeks where I gain weight, or, don't lose weight or something, or I'm at a stall. I haven't hit a stall yet, but I'm now, 5 weeks out as of today, actually. So, I don't think I'll probably hit that maybe in another few weeks. We'll see. But, yeah, that's basically how that went. And then what was weird is, like, I wanted to film and, like, talk about it, but I was almost just, like, so embarrassed and, like, ashamed. Because I really, like, it's so bad. Like, it's so true that what they say, like, about how, like, it's so important to be, like, mentally sound and, good and everything when you have this surgery, because, like, it's hard, and old habits die hard. So, I still have, even though I'm losing weight and I'm doing, okay so far, I still have that little voice in the back of my head that's like, you're screwing this up, you're gonna screw this up, like, you're not doing, like, what you're supposed to. And I'm not doing everything that I'm supposed to. But I think that little voice in the back of my head is making it 10 times worse, and it's making me, like, it's not helping me get on track. You know what I mean? It's just not good. It's just a negative thing that I have to unlearn because, I've been doing it for so many years, I pretty much all my life, I've never, really felt, great about myself. Even when I was a lot thinner, I'd say, like, at 150 pounds, I still didn't feel great about myself. I looked much better, but inside I still felt pretty crappy. So, this is definitely a journey, from the inside out, and, I'm kind of experiencing that right now. So it's been a lot. It's kicked up my depression, my anxiety, bringing up a lot of crap that I haven't dealt with, in quite some time, and really trying to look at, like, what caused me to run to food, because I fully believe that I have, a food addiction. I don't think all of my weight gain was attributed to diet, because I know partially it was, obviously, but I don't think it all was, because I do have a lot of, different, like, not mental, physical illnesses, and so, and an autoimmune thing with being type 1 diabetic. So, it's been hard, but, not all of my choices were great. And I ended up doing a lot of binge eating, I would say, probably the last 6 months, like before my surgery. So, yeah, I would definitely say, I have some sort of food addiction. I've never really went to counseling for that. But maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe that's something I should look into. I do have a therapist that I really like, but I haven't actually seen him, I think, since like October because my mom had to have a hysterectomy, and she was dealing with cancer and all that stuff, and I had told him that I needed a break, and that I would be back after I had my surgery, because basically my mom had her surgery like 2 or 3 weeks before I had my surgery. And then so I was like trying to be there for my mom and like take care of her and like figure out what she needs, and then after that it was like boom, my surgery. So that was in October. We're into December now. Yeah, so I think maybe come January I'll start going back to him and working some stuff out. Let's see, what else have you guys missed? My leg pain is actually doing a lot better. However, I'm still being referred to a neurologist because diabetic neuropathy is what I think is what was causing all that leg pain, because honestly that's what it felt like. And when my doctor said that they thought it was a sciatic nerve, I was like, no, that doesn't sound right to me. So we've pinpointed that it's diabetic neuropathy. I do have that. I was diagnosed with that, I think, at like 17, so I've had it for years. And my doctor, my endocrinologist, she prescribed me Cymbalta, which I know is also an antidepressant, but it's actually used for nerve pain as well, because I was on gabapentin. It was doing nothing. I've taken gabapentin for years, and it's usually done the trick, and then when it stopped working, that's kind of when all hell broke loose. So we switched over to Cymbalta. I'm taking that. That's actually really made a difference. But I still need to go to the neurologist because she, beyond giving me Cymbalta, like, she's not really sure what to do. So she wants me to have them look at it, and we'll go from there. So that's what's happening with the leg. I am able to start driving though. I have been driving little bits here and there. I think I only drive about like 20 minutes at a time, but I'm gonna go pick up my mom on Friday for Christmas because Christmas. So, and she lives about an hour away from me, so that'll be an interesting test, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is that. I really should have taken notes, guys. I'm so sorry. This video is probably gonna be like all over the place. Okay, so we talked about the weight gain, which happened. I haven't told you about the weight loss. So, after doing the weight gain and all that, and then I lost the 20 pounds. So then I went down to 295, which is awesome. And then this week I've lost an additional 5 pounds, which is great news. That's awesome. But I still, like, in the back of my head, I'm like, you didn't drink enough water this week, and you didn't walk, and you didn't, had you done all these things, and, I ate way too much food this week, and, had I done all the things that I'm supposed to, I would have lost more weight, potentially. And so it just seems like I just can't be happy, like, with the progress that I've made. Like, I'm always like, downing myself. And I'm sure a lot of people will experience this and a lot of people go through it. And I'm sure it's just part of having low self-esteem. I've always had really low self-esteem. Not uncommon for somebody who's overweight, but, really having to learn how to change that tape is so hard. It's so difficult. Because, like, even when good things happen, I just want to say you still suck. Because you're not doing everything, I'm not perfect. And, that in my head, I feel like that's what I need to be. But, I can't because I'm human. So, that's just not a thing where we, humans kind of suck sometimes. And, alright, sorry about that, guys. My battery died. So, anyways, I switched the battery. Now we're good. I think I was saying that I lost weight this week. So, I lost the 20 pounds. I'm now, did the week 4, and I've lost 5 pounds. So I'm starting week 5 now. I still need to work on getting in my protein, because I'm not really great at that. And, definitely getting in a lot more water. One of my bad habits that has reared its ugly head is that I have been drinking more soda this week, which honestly, I ate a lot of food this week. Like, not a lot of food, obviously, but like more than I should. I should only be eating like 2 ounces. I think it's like 2 to 4 ounces or something. And I'm eating probably like half a cup, maybe, of food, maybe a little more or a little less. I don't really know, but I don't measure it, so that's probably something I should probably start doing. But I don't measure the food, so I don't really know for sure. But I ate a lot more in the last 2 days than expected, and I've also had soda again, even though I cut it out before. Now it's like back in, and so I was expecting, honestly, a weight gain this week, and that didn't happen. So my goal for this week is to not drink soda. I don't want to drink my calories because that's never good. I want to uptake my water, and I want to get in more protein. And I would like to start walking again because, I know it's going to be Christmas and stuff, so maybe like next week we can work on an exercise thing, but I would like to just start moving more. Since I have been having less leg pain, I have been going out more and doing stuff like, grocery shopping and things like that when I wasn't doing that at all. So I'm starting to get more into regular everyday life, which is movement, in a way. So, so far I'm down to 290 now. So far I've lost 47 pounds. I'm 5 weeks out as of today. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'm sorry it took so long to get it, and I'm sorry that there's not really a whole lot of footage of like what I've been eating and things like that. I'm gonna try and do better this week. Try to get out of this whatever the heck this funk is. I hope you all are having a very Merry Christmas with your family, and really, take care of yourself, guys, body, mind, and soul, because it's so important. I'm learning through as this journey goes, just because I lose weight doesn't mean I'm healthy, mentally, I have so many people that are like, oh my god, 47 pounds, like, that's great, and I'm like, yeah, and then I'm kind of like crapping on that, and I'm like, no, it sucks, or whatever. So, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video and all your support. I'm so excited that I have 50 subscribers now. Like, holy crap, like, who thought? I never dreamed that I would have even like 2 people that would want to watch me. So that's really cool. Thank you guys so much. If you do like this video or like me and want to see more of this journey, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share down below. Also, leave me comments. I love interacting with you guys. It's so much fun. And if you have any questions or any video ideas of things that you'd like to see, anything that I could possibly answer about the sleeve surgery, please let me know, because I want to help out in the best way that I can. That's why I started this channel. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go to bed, so I'm gonna stop blabbering. Alright, bye!